Perfect. Alrighty, welcome Barre. My name is Jenny and we're gonna get going, bring your own music, and we're gonna be a lot on the ground, but we will stand up and do some stuff at the bar for sure, because why not? All right, here we go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start standing since we are going to spend so much time on the floor today, to be honest. Because I kind of just need to be on my feet for a hot second. So go ahead and bring your feet in straight parallel, not turned out. We're just going to take a few prances. So whenever you're ready, go up and down, up and down. I'm just going to move to the front of my mat so I don't hit anything. Up and down. Good, just prancing through, warming up those shoulders, warming up those legs. Good. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good, here we go. Go ahead and turn yourself around. So hopefully you're at the end of your mat. We're gonna do some roll down, walk out. So inhale and exhale, roll it down, walk it out, hold. Good, bend your knees, walk it back in, roll it all the way up. Shoulders at the top, in, arch down, walk your hands down your thighs, walk your hands out on your mat. Good, bend your knees, walk it back. Try not to let your hips go side to side as you roll it up. And flat back forward, walk it down and walk it out. Good, bend your knees, walk it back, roll it up. Nice. All right, adding on, here we go. Walk it down, walk it out. Shoulder tap, one more each side. And then walk it back in, roll it up. Woo, last one, here we go, walk it down, walk it out. Hold it, tap, 3, 2, and 1. If you tap slower, no big deal. Walk it back up and roll it up. Excellent. Woo. All right. Go ahead and step wide in case you got like a little dizzy. We're just going to be upright for a moment. Heels in, toes out, play spot. Here we go. Good. We really want to work through our shoulders today. We're going to do a pretty good load on those arms, because we normally do a lot of legs and core. So we're going to really try to work into those arms today. If you're opposed to that, you can type it in the chat for any reason. We can always lighten the load. That's the good thing about a live class, is that I am flexible depending on who is here. So good, let's do some elbow pulls. Here we go, down, elbow, stand up, again, down, other side, and up, down, elbow, and up, down, elbow, and up, down, elbow, stand up, down, elbow, stand up, down, elbow, stand up, stand up. This time stay down, elbow, up, elbow, up, elbow, up, elbow, up. Good, elbow, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, arms come down, roll your shoulders back, try to stay low on those legs, and then reaching side to side. Warming up our side body here, using our legs, because like I said, we're going to be using our arms a lot today, so let's just use our legs for the warm-up especially. And also your elbows come up, so you start to work those arms as well. Really just want to warm them up. Awesome. All right, let's warm up our spine, a little bit side to side here. Getting down to business right away. I think this is the first day of summer. I'm realizing I do not have air conditioning, so it is getting toasty in here. So if I take more breaks than you need, you can keep going on all these exercises, yeah? Okay. Good, stand up. Go ahead and bring those feet together, heels in, toes out. we're gonna have some releve. So you can be near your bar if you need it. Otherwise, you're gonna reach up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good, a few more. Really working through those calves. Breathe. One more. Good, excellent. Okie doke, so you have a bar of some kind, whether that's the ledge of your counter, you have a chair, whatever you got. If you have furniture in your house or nearby where you have this edge, this like chair height or like seat height, you might want to use that today for some of the things, but I'll point that out whenever we get there. But also know that you have bar height, which is great. Alternative, if your arms are slack-a-lacking today, all right? I don't know what you did yesterday. I'm not gonna pretend to know. So you know, and you're gonna take it at your own pace and you're gonna be at your own level. On the ground is always gonna be the hardest. Oh, let's start on the ground, shall we? Alrighty, make sure that you have enough room to reach out, forward and backwards. We just have some standard bird dogs. We're gonna do all one side first, then we'll do all the other side. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Let's just take some cat-cows, warm up our wrist real fast. Go ahead and flip just one hand backwards. Leave the other hand forward. Alrighty, then let your belly drop, inhale. Exhale, spine in the sky. Good, inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine in the sky. Good, inhale, belly drop. Exhale, spine to the sky. And then bring it back to neutral. Flip your hand around and then flip your other hand to face the back. Okay, so one hand forward, one hand back. Inhale, belly drops, look up. Exhale, spine to the sky. Good, inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good, bring it back to neutral, flip that hand around, then take both hands and fingers are gonna face side. You can take it a little bit wider than your shoulders. And we're just gonna make some circles here. You can also leave them right underneath your shoulders. That's just gonna make it a little more intense. So whatever is your fancy. And then take it the other way. Good. Alrighty, and then let that go. Kind of shake out your hands a little bit, maybe roll out your wrists. And then we're gonna come into those bird dogs. Alrighty. So option here, you can always do full bird dog, or you can do just your hand or just your leg, but I suggest clearly full bird dog. So whenever you're ready, left leg back, right arm forward, and then bring it in. You can just hover that knee if you want, bring it out and in, take it back and in, out and in, out, hold. All right, and then take your hand to your belly and see if you can't press it up so you tilt your pelvis under a little bit so you have a nice long back here. And also pull your shoulders or let your chest sink down and then press it up to the sky. So we have our belly in, chest in. That's where we want it. All right, so hold it, feel it. All right, we have 5 more. Here we go. Down and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, just moving straight to the other side because you should be fresh on the hand that was moving. Here we go. So engage everything. And whenever you're ready, taking it out and in, out and in. 3, you have 10 total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Good, bring it in. And last one, 10, and in. Awesome. Let me just turn my music down just a hair. That turned it up a little bit, just kidding. All right. Alrighty, so the next thing we're gonna do is gonna be again on your hands. So go ahead and come back onto those hands. So we have our bird dog again. So you can stick with the bird dog we just did, or you can come with me and we're gonna add on. So we're gonna start with that left leg going back, right arm going forward, then bend your knee, reach around, tap your foot. If you can't reach your foot, you're still gonna reach around, get that nice shoulder stretch. Extend out, bring it down. Out, bend and reach, out and down. Good, 8 more. Out, bend, out, and down, out, 6. Good, 5. And 4. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Alrighty, let's just move straight to the other side. Whenever you're ready, taking your right leg back out, bend and tap, out, and in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Alrighty, moving back to that first side. So just alternating. So we're actually giving our arms a rest and we're still moving through it. So I'm for the arms because I don't work my arms every day. Sorry to say. I'm going to count us. I'll tell you how many you're doing. So then if you want to add more or you want to take some out, maybe you want to do like, I say we're going to do 15. You want to do 10, but you want to do the last 3. So then you'll kind of know, you can kind of gauge your effort. Okay, so I'll try my hardest to give us counts when it comes to our arms so that you can kind of gauge how hard you want to push yourself. Alrighty. You're not like you finally took a break and then it like, you know, if you would have lasted 3 more, it would have been over, right? That kind of thing is really frustrating. So I'm going to try to communicate. All right, here we go. So we have 20. So go ahead and take your leg back, take your arm out, and we have pulses. Here we go. 2, 3 for 20 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can pulse just your leg or just your arm or both. 14, 15, 16, belly button to your spine. 19, and 20. Good. All right, same thing, other side. So remember, like I was saying, you can pulse just your leg, just your arm, or both. Ready? Whenever you're ready, take it out and go for 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let it go. Get off your hands for a moment. Alrighty. We have pike to plank. So this is one of those, if you need to make it easier, you're going to come on to like a bench top or the edge of your couch. If you need to make it even easier than that, you'll come up to your bar. All right. I'm going to do it on the ground, but again, so let me just demo what we're going to do so then you can make your decision. So we're coming in from plank. We're going to press back to pike, which is right here, aka down dog, to plank. Yes. For the first round, that's all we're doing, and you have 15 of them. Okay, so if you need to be, this is the easiest version. You're gonna just step back, you'll be here, and then you're gonna press back, get this nice shoulder stretch, and then come bring your hips forward. Yeah, the middle level would be doing it on a bench or a chair, the seat part. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna be here. You can always drop your knees too in that plank if you need to. All right, now that I've given you literally 50 billion options, let's go. All righty, here we go. From plank to pike, 15 total. Here we go. Plank to pike. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Sweet. So I'm going to take a rest in between. So if you still want to keep going, you can always keep going. Cool. I'm going to take some water. Alrighty. So we have pike to push up. We're going to do 10. Okay. We're feeling spry. We can come back and do 5 more later. All right. But we're going to do 10. So same difference. Yes. I am going to drop down to my knees for the push-up, Paula. But if you want full out, this is what it looks like. You're going to go push up, take it back. Yes, push up, take it back. You're coming with me. You're going to bring your knees down, push up, press it back. Still lift those knees off the ground for pike if you can. So if you know you're doing push-up and you're like on a harder surface, feel free to kind of fold this up under where your knees are going to land. Maybe you have a towel or one of those like knee pads. You just slide it under kind of where you know your knees are going to land, right? So get all set up, maybe like 10 seconds or less, whenever you're ready. Here we go. So push up and plank, or excuse me, pike. Push up, 10 total. To pike, there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. Try not to lock out your elbows when you come up. There's 8. There's 9. One more. There's 10. Excellent. Take a little bit of a rest. Again, no, you can always migrate up to the edge of your couch or a bench, okay? But you can also be on the ground because I give you a long enough rest time. The next thing we have is a down dog walkout, okay? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna be in down dog, you're gonna pedal out your feet, so bring into one knee and then the other. So again, you can be up high and just work through those calves. You can be a mid-level, or you can be on the ground. All right, ready, not ready? Well, me too. All right, here we go. Go ahead and take it up, find your pike or your down dog, whatever your lingo is. We're gonna walk it out for 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop those knees down. Good times on the hands. Alrighty. So for this next one, you can be on your elbows or on your hands. I am going to try to challenge myself and be on my hands, but you can be on your elbows. We just have some saws. So AKA, you're just rocking forward and back on plank. So you're on your hands. Elbows might be harder. Anyways, you'll find out. So you're in plank, first of all, and then you're just going to literally rock forward and back on those feet. This is an excellent way to strengthen your wrists and your hands, aka your grip strength as well. So take it for what you will. If you're on your elbows, it's really going to get in your shoulders in a good way. So just know that. Alrighty. Whenever you're ready, here we go. We have 15 saws. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, belly in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, belly button in, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Let it go. All right. For this next plank, you can be on your knees. So if you needed to be on your bench in order to be on your toes, for this one, you can be on your knees. And you'll want to be on your hands. So hopefully that helps you make a decision about what you're doing. All right. So let me tell you what we're doing. Anyways, you're going to just turn your hands to face out. So fingertips face the edge of your mat, still underneath those shoulders. And we have some rocks side to side. Okay. If you're like, I just need to work into my wrists, like let alone strengthen them is not on my agenda today, you just be right here in tabletop, just go on side to side. Otherwise, you're going to find a plank either on your toes or on your knees. And we have 20 total. Here we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's safe. 8, 9, little movement. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. Let it go. Let it go. Go. Just kidding. Okay. Alrighty, we're going to come and turn around and be on our bum for a hot second to work our abs, and then we'll make our way back to those hands. But let's give them a little bit of a rest. In the meantime, you can make some fists, make some circles. You should be able to do a handstand by the end of this practice. Your hands will be so strong. All right, roll your shoulders back, finding your nice little boat pose here, but with your feet planted on the ground. Cool, arms are reaching out. You're gonna sit up, tap your hands together, turn so the back of your palms, back of your hands are together, palms are facing out, and then you're gonna press open. You can even press your shoulders open a little bit here as you lean back. Palms, your hands come together. So flip and flip. And it comes just so I can really work into my shoulders as well. So pressing back, pressing up, pressing back, pressing up. Good, pressing back. So we're back to our abs, so I'm not going to count them for you until we get closer to the end of the run. Just because hopefully your body's a little more used to abs than all the arms. Who knows, maybe arms are like your strong point and that was like super fun for you because we don't do a ton of arms. Or hopefully it was a challenge in some capacity. Hopefully you made it challenging for you. So inhale as you go back, exhale as you bring it up. These are nice butterflies. Do you feel like a butterfly? You know, if it's this hard, I'm not sure I want to be a butterfly. Who knows? Maybe it's different when your arms don't weigh anything, let alone your torso. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Maybe let your legs fly open, nice butterfly. So as your feet come together, I know it's kind of corny, but it works. So put up for your next version of butterfly, but don't flap your wings, please. Just fold over, grab onto your ankles so you can really press your legs down. Good, and then bring it back up. Bring those knees back up as well. Alrighty, and then we're gonna have some nice leg extensions here. So, sorry, we're gonna do crunches. I said leg extensions, but I was thinking crunches in my head. So fingertips to your temples, okay? Go ahead and give yourself a nice little lean back to begin with. And then we're gonna alternate. So come up, knee to elbow and back, knee to elbow and back. So I'm doing like micro movements here, really small. You can get as crazy as you want, right? Like you can be like crunch up and extend long, crunch up, extend long, right? I'm just doing little ones, but maybe I'll challenge myself, lean a little bit further back. Hopefully you've started by now. Sorry, I didn't tell you to start, but hopefully you got it. Good. So just as long as you're doing a tiny lean back, at least you can do as dramatic of a lean back as you want. And hopefully elbows tapping that knee. Really working into the hip flexors on the front of our legs. Maybe a little quad as well, as clearly some abs are happening. Okay. Good. For 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, each side. Holy cow. Woo! Okay. That really gets my hip flexors. Okie doke. I'm gonna move my way back onto this mat. We have some reverse planks. Excuse me. I'm very excited about them, you can tell. Okay. So hands are gonna face out. They can face back. Traditionally, if you want to go full on, which your wrist might be warmed up enough to do so, your fingertips will face your hips, okay? But if they're facing out, kind of whatever's comfortable for you is a good thing. Okay, you can make yourself uncomfortable and be here, but you're doing enough to make yourself uncomfortable, so choose what you want to do. Alrighty, we have reverse planks. So whenever you're ready, lifting up and lower. Lifting up and lower. Lifting up. There's 3, you have 15. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. You got 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Cool. All right, get off your hands for a moment. Flex your feet, stretch up nice and tall, fold over. All right, so you can stay here and stretch or take a few Pilates roll-ups. It's up to you. All righty, and then if you're coming with me, roll it back, arms reach overhead, and then chin to chest as you roll back up, flex your feet, and reach over. Hold for a breath. Good, reach your arms up, point your toes, roll it back. And roll it back up. Flex your feet, reach over. One more of those if you were coming with me, otherwise, chill to your heart's content. All right, reach up, point your toes, and roll down. Good, take it back up, and reach over. Excellent, alrighty. Let's go ahead and do those reverse planks, and then you have knee crunches. You're just gonna bring those knees right up. It's like what it sounds. You're gonna lift your hips, and then do both knees, and then lower back down. And we have 10 of those because you gotta hold it a little longer. Cool? All right. So hands are gonna be however you want them to be. Roll your shoulders back, puff your chest up, puff your chest up. All right, here we go. Lift, knee in, other knee, and then lower. You can always just lift and hold. Lift, knee, knee, and lower. Good. Lift, place your foot down nicely when you place it down. Don't just jam it into the ground. And lower, there's 3, up, knee, knee, and lower. Good. Lift, knee, knee, and lower. There's 5. Lift, knee, knee. Day 6. Lift, knee, knee. There's 7. Lift, knee, knee. There's 8. Ooh, 2 more. Knee, knee, and lower. Last one. Lift it up. Knee in, and lower. Good. Take your foot like kind of a little bit off the edge of your mat. Other foot comes in. Stretch up and over. You can point or flex. The last thing we have for reverse plank is just simply a hold, so no worries. And come back up, switch it out. Just giving you a nice gentle stretch in between sides. You're welcome. Remember, if you don't need these breaks, no worries, don't take them. So we have plank hold. If you want to be holding a plank and doing knee-ins the entire time, you can always do crazy things like that. Okay, all right, 20-second reverse plank hold. So whenever you're ready, find your hands, lift those hips. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, get them a little higher, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo, get off those hands. Alrighty. Go ahead and find your cute little boat pose here thing again. You are like me, you need to clear some furniture, scooch forward, roll your shoulders back. Good. Arms are out long, roll your shoulders down and back. And we just have a nice little open to the side. So you can be right here and just open to the side. Or if you want to make it extra, you're going to do a little bit of a lean and up, little lean and up. Here we go. Lean and up. Good. Or you can just hold your boat if you found a good spot. Or if you tend to compromise if you move it, just keep it steady and just open up to the side. Still going to be good if you have that nice long spine and you're back at an angle. Still totally going to get into these abs. Yeah? Good. So your choice. You can add a little extra lean. Just don't pop up all the way if you're doing that. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Belly button to your spine still. I knew it. You're like, how did she know? It's about the time I stopped engaging my belly button to my spine, so figured you could use the reminder as well. Good for 4 and 3 and 2. And last one each side. Okay. Woo, sit it up. All right, last thing in our little boat pose is we have a hold, boat hold. So if you want to take your feet off the ground, you can, or you keep them on the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Give yourself a nice little lean back. And then hold. Here we go, 20 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, chest lifted, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Yes, I was like, do we wanna, yeah, let me just do this like stretch before we flip over so we don't have to keep flipping back and forth all the time. All righty, so take your hands behind you again, whatever direction you wanna face. Take your feet as wide as your mat. If you don't have a mat, just think of like how wide a beach towel is or a mat is. And leave your feet wide as you just let those knees fall side to side. It's working into our hips. We're about to use them. Because if you know anything, you know that I like to strengthen your hips. So that we are going to do. Awesome, last one. Okay, so hopefully you just found a little bit of hip mobility there, nothing crazy, right? Shouldn't have been too hard. I don't know your body. Okay, grab some water. We have some side plank action, so grab water. Okay, on our side plank action, you can be on your elbow or on your hand. And if you have like a pad you want to put under your elbow, totally cool. I'm gonna be on my elbow most of the time. And then also, I'm gonna be on my bottom knee most of the time. You can totally do these, you know, from full side plank like so, where your feet are either stacked or tapered. I am gonna have my knee down. So you can have it at a slight angle, or you can have that knee directly in line with your body. Mine's gonna be at a slight angle because that's just a little bit nicer for me. Okay. And then go ahead and stack your other knee. So for this first one, we're all gonna be on our knee. Hand or elbow is optional. You're gonna place this foot, your top foot, behind your other foot. So don't be on top of it, place it behind. Great, let that knee close. We're gonna open up our knees. We're gonna lift our hips at the same time. So if you don't wanna do that, you can be right here, right? We've done these 1,000 times. Otherwise, we're gonna add that lift. We're gonna do 15, like a boss. Here we go. So lift, open up and down, really good for your hips. Up and down, up, open up and down, lift and lower. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to get those hips nice and high. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And then I'm going to flip flop back and forth. So just to give our arms a rest in between. It's not just unnecessarily hard, right? So you're like, wow, that really burns. And it's like, yeah, it's because they didn't flip you over 50 times. Alrighty, here we go. So remember, you can have a slight bend or you can have it fully in line with your body. I'm doing a slight bend. Foot is behind. So set up right. Let's do this. 15. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. There's 2, 3. Really try to open up your chest. 4. Greet the day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get those hips up. You got 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Sweet. Flip it back. All right, remember, elbow or hand is always options for these. Yes. Okay, so foot is out long. Ooh, for this second one, we have a weave. All righty. Helps if I tell you what we're doing, right? So go ahead and lift up however you want. We have 15. So weaving through, lifting back up. Weaving through, lift it back up. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice. Sweet. Other side. Remember, you can do this on your hand. Okay, just reminding you. All right. Get yourself nice and set up. Decently well. Make sure that your shoulder is over your elbow or your hand, whatever you're using. Here we go. Lift up. Arm reaches 15. Weave it through. 1, 2. You can always go faster or slower than me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Excellent. Flip it back, first side. Alrighty. So this one, you do have some options up. One's not better than the other, they're just different, okay? So just know that. What's gonna happen is you'll lift up, bring your knee in, and lower, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. You can lift up and just bring your knee in and out. Okay, so that's gonna work a little bit more of your stability into your muscles, yeah? But the up and down is gonna just like work more of the cardio muscles, okay? So I'm going up and down. Here we go. You can also be on both feet for this, but it's really difficult if you don't have good balance. So here we go. Up, in, and down. Up, in, and down. Up, in. There's 3, and down 15. Up, in, and down. There's 4. Up, in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe left here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool, so I just demoed to you what it could be like if you were on your hand. You're like, what are you doing? That's just me showing you. So I'll do the same thing. So I'm even on the other side. I'll do 10 on my elbow and then 5 on my hand. So you can do whatever combo you want. Like, I want to be on my hand, but I cannot commit to 15. Don't. All right? Commit to what you can. And if you want to be all on your elbow, clearly you're doing great work. So no worries. You ready? Other side. Here we go. Up, in, and down, up, in, and down, up, in, and down. There's 4, 5, sorry, squirrels. 6, Woo. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Sorry, like the fear of squirrels, and they just like decided to come right into my window. So I was like, wow. All right. Regain my composure over here. Okie doke. So we're gonna have that lift up with a weave. Cool. So you can do this again on your elbow or on your hand. I might switch halfway through, no guarantees. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift up, take that knee up, and then you're gonna weave your arm through as you come down. Yeah. So really open everything up, bring everything down. So what does it look like on your hand? Same thing. You're just gonna like open it up and then weave through. Yeah, so you might put a little bend in your supporting elbow to get more of a weave. 15, we ready? Freaking squirrels are bad. All right, I'll try to keep it together. Here we go. 1, and weave. 2, and weave. 3, and weave. 4, and weave. Open up for 5, and weave. 6, and weave. 7, and weave. 8, and weave. Try to get your hip up if you're doing that. And weave. 10, and weave. 11, oh my gosh, and 12. 12, and weave. 13, and weave. 14, last one. Good. Should also mention I live like ground level, so they're really terrorizing me. Okay, here we go. Other side, mind over matter, right? At least they're outside. Here we go. Ready? Set up for the other side? Okay, here we go. Up, and weave. 2, and weave. 3, weave. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Excellent. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Last one we have on our hands, and we're going to get off this lovely ground of ours. So we have a plank hold on the ground, on your chair, on the bar, on your knees, whatever. 20 seconds, you have a plank hold, hands, elbows. All right, figure it out. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let it go. Perfect. Alrighty, I did forget these. We might just forget them. I've had some child's pose exercises for you, but let's just hit a child's pose and then let's get off this drum. Excellent. Come on up. Move forward fold to begin with. So fold over, stretch out those hamstrings. And bend your knees, roll it on up. Awesome. Alrighty. Go make peace with your bar that we have semi-neglected this round. Yeah. My arms are like, yeah, about that. Alrighty, so go ahead and find a nice little lean. And then we're gonna do just some kickbacks. So your knee's gonna come in, you're gonna kick it back straight out behind you. So you can kind of kick back at this angle, or if you wanna be extra, you can really kick out long. Yes. Okay. The more your knee comes in, the more you're gonna get more of those abs start going whenever you're ready. Sorry, I got quiet. I'm counting. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it out and then take it out a little bit of a diagonal and then pulse it up a diagonal. So you might put a little micro bend in your standing leg so you don't lock it out. 9, 12, 14, 17, 19, and 20. Bring it down. Woo! We got the other side. 30 kickbacks, 20 pulses out at a diagonal. Okay. Here we go. So I just step out a little bit further from it. You can be closer in. I like to step out a little further. All right, so bring it in. Flex through your foot though. Try and get that leg straight back. 3, 4, 6. So like you're kicking through your heel. 10. Again, your choice how much you want to crunch it in. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Extend it long. Take it to a diagonal and pulses. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 19, and 20. Good. Bring it in. Woo woo. All right, go ahead and take your hands on, walk it back, let your chest sink through, stretch now. Good. Let's burn off those calves and then we'll stretch out your legs. Super hammer time. Here we go. Half raises. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up and down. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time you're going to go up and then just little pulses up so your heels don't go all the way down. Pulse. 2, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. All right, rock backs. Get the front of your shins. You ready for running, hiking, walking season? Rock back. 2, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. All right. Let's stretch it out. Go ahead and grab your foot. Pick your hip up. Let it drop down. Really get a nice quad stretch. If you're not feeling your quad, press your foot into your hand. Okay. That'll give it to you. Good. Let go. Other side. Pick your hip up dramatically. Let it sink down. Good. Let it go. Figure 4, because I love it. Sink it down. Stretch into those hips. We did use them. Remember all those knee open situations we have going on? Oh, we didn't do just standard side plank hip lift. That was on the agenda. Time is just flying today. Go ahead, other side. Now you just have ideas for later. Good, stand it up. You made it. Wow, I don't know about you, that went by super fast. Good, take a nice big inhale. Oh, exhale, maybe shake it out. Hopefully you're good on shaking, good, inhale. And exhale, give yourself a nice little bow. You did great. All right, I will see you next week. I'm not missing any Tuesdays for that, I think till August, so you're good to go. All right, I will see you.